welcome back to Ken Arnold Fishing. Today we got problems. We got issues going on. Issues that could compromise any fishing in the near future, which isn't good for this channel at all, or for me, or for anybody. So let me show you real quick what's up. We're gonna go do that right now. Okay, first off, this tire's flat. That is not good. We cannot fish with a flat tire, and that tire is flat. Second of all, check this out. This is like, look at that wheel. It's terrible, and it's that way in the back too, except it's a lot worse in the back. So this tire is pretty much screwed. So yeah. So there's that, and this whole video is not going to have any fishing in it, but it's going to be just a vlog, like a real vlog, just screwing around. I got a few things I want to talk about, stuff like that. So but first, let's go change a tire. I really don't want to change a tire because I just had to replace this one a few weeks ago, this back one, whenever I met Noah Pescatelli from Kicking Their Bass TV. Let's go do this. I forgot to loosen the lug nuts before I lifted it up to get it off easier. So now I gotta go do that again. So you get to watch me screw around with the jack some more. I suck at taking tires off, and I forgot the whole lefty-loosey, righty-tighty thing, so now I feel like an idiot, and I still can't get it undone. Fun times. Alright, you can see the issue here. It's just a little messed up. Like very messed up. So now we gotta go replace that. I'm broke this crap right now, but we have to go buy a new tire because that tire is screwed. So I got a buddy picking me up, and I guess we're gonna go get a new tire. This kind of sucks a lot. I'm too broke for this, and I fish. This crap's getting expensive fast. It's worth it. got the tire on there. They went $100, 110 bucks. Fun times right there, fun times. Anyway, let's get on with today's video. Alright, so got that done with. Tires all good. Haven't got to drive it yet. But let's talk about some update kind of stuff and my thoughts on the industry and stuff right now. Well, first off, here's what's happening with me. For those of you who do know, I bought a boat. I didn't really put it on YouTube, but I bought a bass boat. Blew up the motor. Had to get the motor fixed the motor, and then I grounded out the trolling motor. So now I don't have a trolling motor, and I lost one of the studs on the wheel. So I had to take that to a buddy's house, and he's fixing that up, and I'm saving up the money to get a new battery because it completely fried the battery, like 100% fried the battery, and the wiring leading to the trolling motor. But on the upside, they're fixing it up real nice, and I'm really excited to get that done. I want to get that done before the year's over because I want to go fishing in it, because I've had it since February and I haven't got to fish in it but 2 or 3 times. And every time there's been issues like that where I break something expensive. Second thing, or third thing, or something like that, whatever thing we're on right now, I'm talking with my sponsors about maybe getting them to help pitch in on a jersey for me for 2017. Right now I'm trying to figure out who's going to follow me into 2017, and if there's anybody that isn't. I would hope they all are, because I do pretty good work for them, I feel like. And got a good deal on a jersey, and it'd be cool to have for the year, tournaments and all that. And plus I get to wear it in the videos and stuff, so if I get it, you'll be seeing me unbox it and a whole lot of videos of me wearing it, probably just because I can. And lastly on the list, I'm saving up for some new rods and reels. I found a company I'm really interested in, and I want to try their stuff. It's affordable, and it's kind of for guys like me. So we might give that a shot if all goes well and I can afford it in the end, because I've got a lot of expenses coming up and not a whole lot of money to mess around with. So there's an update on the stuff that I'm doing right now. It's just going, life's going. Trying to figure out what to do next. I've got 4 or 5 videos in the queue right now waiting to be uploaded for YouTube, but I'm also trying to figure out what could be a new adventure that we haven't done yet. And I don't want to go by myself, because it's more fun whenever there's other people with me. All my videos that actually get likes and stuff are not from me, just by myself. And it's always more fun to have like 2 or 3 people with you. So I don't know where this vlog's going. I don't know what I have to do today, but you guys are just gonna follow me through the whole thing. You've seen me fix the tire already, so who knows where this could go. Alright, so let's talk about industry, specifically the fishing industry and where it is today. First off, something that I've noticed is social media, all kinds of social media, from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff, that all has made a huge difference in what we see the fishing industry is today, at least in my eyes. If you go back to like the early 90s, or whenever, you know, fishing started to pick up and stuff, everything that you pretty much did was by word of mouth. I mean, all your promoting, your stickers and stuff, like on my truck, boat wraps, all that fun stuff, that was how you promoted. And something that's kind of good and bad thing is how social media is affecting that now, because a lot of companies rely on that nowadays. Like, look at 5x3, for instance. They are pretty much run off of social media in a way. Whenever I first got in contact and actually met them, or met, it was at the what was it? It was a booth at the Bass Fest on Kentucky Lake back in 2015, and one of my friends noticed the booth, and I went over there and I thought the stuff was cool, but I hadn't heard a whole lot about them in person, but I go to the internet and I found out that it's actually a really big deal, and which I can understand why, the clothing's cool and all that, but then I look into it some more and find out that there's a lot of companies like that. There's a lot of companies I haven't heard of before. So we fast forward into winter of the same year, and I got my first pro staff spot, and then my second one and third and so on. And the way that those came about is through social media, Facebook in my case, and Instagram. And I figure, or well, no, I mean, how do I put this? I found out that that's how a lot of the business nowadays is done. That's why there's so many companies coming out of nowhere all of a sudden. You've got your regular companies like Strike King and Booyah and all that, and they, they're staples. Everybody knows that. You go into a Walmart and all that, and you see them. But you can go online and stuff, like on Tackle Warehouse or something, and you find all these different companies that most stores just wouldn't carry. And all that's run through social media, which is a good thing for them, and it's a good thing for us because we can do our job as sponsored anglers, pro staffers, whatever, field staffers. The only real downside I can see to that is people spending too much time on technology and not enough time fishing, staying with family, doing whatever. I know I run all of my, well, not all of it, I'd say I run 80% of my pro staff positions from social media, and then the rest of it is just talking to people, just like they did, back whenever all this first started growing, the industry started growing, even back whenever it was small. So I think that the internet has really helped pick that up in a lot of different ways, and I think that goes for more than just one industry. You can look at, you could probably look at cooking or automotives and realize that social media has really helped that a lot, like auto parts sites and all that fun stuff. And I think it's pretty cool, in my opinion, that you can do business not in person. You can do it, on technology, with technology, in form of banking and PayPal and all that fun stuff, and that just ties it all together and makes it into something. And how do I feel about it with do I think it'll help the industry or hurt the industry? I think it'll help it more than it'll hurt it. More opportunities, more people to see what you're about and what you do, your brand, the people that support you and you support them. It'll just help you get the job done better. Honestly, that's what it is. And I mean, there are some downsides to it. Getting that, I guess, fan base, you would call it, is kind of difficulty. I know that's for sure with YouTube and everything, because I only have 27 subs or something like that, and I only get between 10 and 30 views on most of my videos. But along the way, with all that stuff, you want to try to help your people out. I mean, for example, Facebook is where I got my start at. So I started off with a regular Facebook, just my personal talk about anything Facebook. And then last May, I realized that there's a bigger audience out there than what I have of my friends and stuff. So what I did was I went and created a new separate profile, and I added it with the leaders in the industry, different people, people that I later became sponsored by, people that I help out nowadays. I went and I looked, and I found all the different owners of companies and stuff, and from there I pretty much showed them what I could do as far as promoting and stuff. And that's what being a pro staffer is. It doesn't stand for a professional staff member or whatever. It's promotional staff. You promote the products and sell them. But the important thing to remember with that is you don't want to be a sellout. You want to promote products that you believe in. And there's not a single one that I have on my, resume that I don't believe in. Because otherwise I wouldn't promote their stuff. I mean, they're all good companies, and they all have some really great work. Lazy Man Hooks, 5x3, JH Flipping Jigs. I mean, it's all good stuff. So, created another profile, took it, I made it just 100% fishing. It's all fishing. Everything is fishing. Pictures, posts, everything. And then later on, I found out that Facebook didn't want me to have a profile like that. I named it Kendall Arnold Fishing, and they wanted me to prove that my last name was Fishing, which I couldn't do. So what I did was I went and I made a fan page, and I use it in the same way as I use the profile. The only problem with a fan page is your audience isn't as engaged as they would be with just a regular account profile. They don't see as much of it. Sometimes they do. I think it really depends on what you post. Like, if I go and I make a post and I post it, I'll get 500 views, 600 views on it. But if I go and I share, like, say somebody won a Bassmaster Elite title, and I share that, I get 4,000 or 5,000 views on just that post itself. And the likes skyrocket, the shares skyrocket, all that fun stuff. So that's really important in social media. I think that's the good aspect of it, is because you can get out to more people and not have to, I wouldn't say not be so social in person, because that's really a big part of it. Some of my friends that like my Lazy Man hooks and stuff that I use, like, I get them engaged with that in person, and a few of them go out and get the stuff that I believe in, and that makes me feel really good, and that's what it's all about. That's what your job is. So, that's my little rant here for this. Sorry this is kind of long. This is just a day in the life, and this is what I'm thinking of. Not really a lot going on today at all, other than that flat tire. Alright guys, that is the end of this vlog. Sorry there was no fishing. I try to include fishing in all my videos, but sometimes, I mean, you just can't go fishing every day. But I wanted to put in some content on my thoughts and make a day in a life kind of video. Nothing's really happening. I mean, it's just one of those days. Right now I am going to church, so we're going to close this one out now. Thank you guys for watching, and insert your opinion on social media and fishing in the comment section. And I want to see what other people think about the whole social media fishing ordeal. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and please subscribe. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching Kendall Arnold Fishing, and I'll see you next time.